Hi guys, welcome to IT Lifer. In today's video, I'm going to give you 3 non-technical skills that if you have these, or you can develop these characteristics and habits, you are going to be a star in your organization, guaranteed, absolutely. I like to call them the 3 R's. Number 1 is resourcefulness, number 2 is responsiveness, and number 3 is reliability. If you give me 6 minutes of your time, I would love to break it down for you and really explain how this works. And also, if you stick around at some point in the video, I'm also going to give you a bonus tip and a bonus skill that sort of binds all 3 of them together. Hey guys, if we're meeting for the first time, my name is Arif and I run the IT Lifer channel. In this channel, what I try to cover is really the IT lifestyle, career advice, productivity, and tools of the trade. So if this is something that interests you, I hope you'll consider subscribing. So I've been working in IT operations and management for over 20 plus years now. And during this time, I've had the great privilege of working with some outstanding people. I've been able to hire people, coach them, mentor them, and some, you gotta let them go as well. And during this time, one thing I've observed is really what makes the stars, if you will, the people that are really sought after in an organization. What's kind of the lowest common denominator that makes them sort of this top 5% or 1%? And in my opinion, it's really these 3 things. So the first one is resourcefulness. This basically means, as a manager, if I'm assigning something to you, are you the type of person that sort of tries it out and says, I don't know how to do this, I'll get someone else to do it, or I won't do it at all, or I'll go back to the manager. And sometimes there's things that you need help with, but if you get stuck, are you the type of person that is just gonna throw your arms in the air, or will you go try to figure it out? Because as a manager, I love people who can just go ahead and get things done and then come back to me and says, I had some problems, but I figured it out, this is how it is. I don't have to worry about them, and that makes you a star in my opinion. And if you can be that kind of a person who's resourceful, where you can go and find out how to fix something or where to get that piece of information or who to talk to get something pushed through, that makes you extremely, extremely valuable, because that's one less headache that I have to deal with, one less bit of micromanagement that I have to do. So definitely, you need to be a resourceful person. So number 2 is responsiveness. And this, I cannot stress enough that it's such an important thing to have. And it's not just responsiveness towards your boss or towards even your peers, but other people in the organization. You want to be known as someone that, if you are reached out to, you will answer them. Whether you have the answer or not, but at least acknowledge them. So if someone's asking you, can you please provide me this report, or can you help me with this thing? You might not even have time right away to do it. However, a quick message saying, hey John, or hey Mike, or hey Sally, I got your email. I won't be able to do it right now, but let me get to it later this afternoon or tomorrow. And then of course you have to follow through. But if you can be that kind of responsive person, you're gonna develop that reputation that this is a person that if I reach out to, I will get help or I will get acknowledgement. And this is also great for your boss, because your boss would love to know where things are, that they don't have to chase you and ask you about the latest report or latest status update, etc. So if you can be proactive with how you respond to your boss, they're gonna love you. And number 3 is really reliability. Reliability, dependability. And this is sort of works with the other 2 as well. Reliability basically means that when I give you something, I might forget about it, or I might be preoccupied with some other stuff. I don't have to go chase you and find out what's going on and did you do it? Is it done? Is it completed? It's sort of part of the responsiveness, but what this really means is if I give you something, I can set it and forget it. I'll tell you, as a manager, one of the phrases managers love to hear is, boss, I got it. Or, I have it, I'll take care of it, no worries. That is music to my ears, that I can give you something and not worry about it. Even if I forget, you come back to me and say, hey, you asked me for this thing the other day, and here it is. If you can be that kind of a dependable and reliable person, everyone's gonna want you on their projects, on their teams, and hopefully when bigger responsibilities come through, people are gonna think of you. So be that reliable and dependable person. So earlier in the video, I did mention that there's one more skill that sort of binds all of these together. And if you stuck around, I would give it to you. So thank you very much for sticking around. And if you have stuck around this far, I'm hoping that you're seeing the value out of what I'm saying. And if you are, then a like, a subscription, and a comment. It would be awesome if you gave that. So, as I said, there is one more skill that sort of binds them. The whole thing about being responsible, dependable, and resourceful. None of this happens if you don't have communication. You have to be able to communicate well with people. Of course, communicating verbally is important, but also your written communication. If you're going to be responsive and dependable and ask people for different things and be resourceful, you're going to have to communicate people and be able to convince people. So the communication happens in the form of trying to negotiate things, trying to communicate status updates, whatever it is, there has to be the ability to deal with other people. So that's where the communication comes in. So thanks for sticking around, guys. Just to recap, the 3 R's are resourcefulness, reliability, and responsiveness. Make sure you have all these 3 and combine that with communications and you'll do great. I know there's a lot of other traits and skills, so if you have any others, drop it down in the comment section. We can always continue our discussion there. And for now, just if you can hit me with a like button and subscription, if that's something that you feel that I deserve, then that would be awesome, because I'm hoping to share a lot more information with you in the future. So till then, peace out.